So one week I ended up with 4 gallons of milk, so I had way more milk than we needed, and it was starting to get close dated. So I decided to try to make some farmer's cheese. So in order to do this, all you need is milk, some vinegar, and some salt, and a cheesecloth and a strainer to separate the whey from the curds. So the first thing you want to do is heat up your milk. You want to put it into a big saucepan and heat it up to 190 degrees. So it's just starting to simmer really good, not quite boil. And then once you hit temperature, you turn the stove off and you add your vinegar. I will have all the amounts and stuff in the description. So you add your vinegar, and then you want to gently stir that around, and that will separate the curd from the whey. And you can see it here, it's separating. So you're going to stir it up. And then you'll let it sit for about 5 minutes, just kind of let it sit to allow it to finish separating. After you let it sit for about 5 minutes, what you want to do is get your cheesecloth ready, and I'm actually using what's called a flour sack or a tea towel. It's a really light cotton towel that you can wash and reuse. In fact, I sell them. I will put my link below to my Etsy store. I sell tea towels that I hand painted. So anyways, you gently pour that into your strainer. And be careful, it's really hot. Alright, and after you get all your wheys and curds out of there, you're going to allow that just to kind of drain out real good. So you're just going to kind of squeeze it down, trying to squeeze all the liquid out of it. There's your curds. Now this cheese is kind of a different texture. It's a drier cheese, so it's not melty and stretchy. Oh, and then you're gonna add your salt at this point, and you're gonna mix it in as you're kind of straining it through. And you're gonna want to use. I didn't use quite enough salt. You're gonna want to use quite a bit of salt. It takes quite a bit of salt. Again, in the description, I'll have all the recipe for you. Anyways, so you're gonna just kind of squeeze it through, gonna mix it around, get the salt and mixed in, and get the as much of the liquid as you can straight out of there. And you can, once you kind of push it through, you can pick up your cheesecloth or your towel, and you're just gonna kind of twist it up and really squeeze as much as you can of the juice. Now be careful because the cheese is still very warm. You could probably just let it sit there and drain too for a while, but I was trying to get it done. So, but be careful because it is very warm. But the texture is kind of like a really dry cottage cheese, almost like a ricotta, somewhere between like a ricotta and a cottage cheese. But it's really good, definitely worth a try. And I went ahead and tried the farmer cheese because I haven't quite, I don't have any remnant yet to try to make mozzarella. So there's the whey. Now you can save this whey and use it in baking and other things. It's got a lot of protein and good things in it. And I stored it in the refrigerator to use later. So here I'm just continuing to trying to get the rest of the whey out, the rest of the liquid. You want to try to get as much as you can out of that to keep it from going rancid faster. So once you squeeze out as much as you can there, I thought I'd check it out and have a little taste. And it's not too bad. Okay, so next what I did is I took it over and kept it in the towel and kind of kneaded it around and let the towel soak up the rest of the moisture. Which worked pretty well, and it also kind of helped press the cheese into like one lump. Alright, then I got a glass dish and I put my cheese ball into it, and to kind of give it some kind of I'll put it in there to squish it down and kind of form it a little bit while it's still warm. Trying to get it all out of the towel. I really recommend, if you have a tea towel, to use that. Like I said, it's reusable and I find it works a little easier than a cheesecloth. But to each their own. So then I found the easiest way to kind of press it is to get another glass dish that fits inside of that one. I just kind of forced it down to kind of make like a block of cheese. And I was just kind of finishing it. Then I just wrapped it up and let it finish cooling on the counter, and then I put it in the refrigerator. And there you go, farmer's cheese. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something and enjoyed this video. Until next time, take care. Bye.